That nagging feeling you get when you say, I can't, about something you really want. I think I know the real reason behind those two little words, and it's not what you think. Here's what's actually happening when I can't slips out of your mouth. Your brain isn't telling you the truth about your abilities. It's running a protection program that's designed to keep you safe, but it's also keeping you stuck. Let me share something that changed everything for me. I used to say, I can't speak in public for years. Turns out, I absolutely could. My brain was just running fear-based software that made speaking feel impossible. The moment I understood what was really happening, everything shifted. So what does I can't actually mean? It's your subconscious mind's way of saying, this feels unsafe, or this challenges my current identity. Your brain has created a story about who you are and what you're capable of. When something falls outside that story, up comes I can't, like a protective wall. Think about it. How many times have you surprised yourself by doing something you previously thought was impossible? Maybe you handled a crisis you never imagined you could face, or learned a skill that once seemed totally out of reach. Your I can't wasn't reality. It was just your current belief system talking. Here's where it gets interesting. Your belief system was built from past experiences, things people told you, and conclusions you drew as a kid. But here's the thing, you're not that same person anymore. You've grown, learned, and developed new capabilities. Yet your brain is still running old programming. When you say, I can't lose weight, what you're really saying is, based on my past attempts and current habits, I don't see how this is possible. But that's different from actual inability. You've just hit a limitation in your current approach or mindset, not your potential. The same goes for I can't find love or I can't start that business. These aren't facts about your capabilities. They're statements about your current perception of what's possible for you. And perception can be changed. So how do you work with this? First, catch yourself when I can't comes up. Instead of accepting it as truth, get curious. Ask, what would need to be different for this to be possible? This simple question shifts you from limitation thinking to possibility thinking. Second, look for evidence that contradicts your I can't. Have you ever done anything that required similar skills or courage? Most likely, yes. Your brain conveniently forgets your successes when fear shows up. Third, experiment with I can't yet instead of I can't. That little word, yet, is powerful. It acknowledges where you are now while leaving room for growth. It transforms a permanent limitation into a temporary challenge. Here's something most people miss. Your I can't often points to exactly what you need to work on. If you can't speak up for yourself, maybe that's showing you where your confidence needs attention. If you can't stick to your goals, perhaps that's highlighting areas where your discipline or motivation systems need strengthening. I've noticed that people who break through their biggest I can'ts often become their most powerful examples of what's possible. The person who couldn't leave their job becomes an entrepreneur. The one who couldn't heal from trauma becomes a source of strength for others. Your I can't isn't your enemy. It's information. It's showing you where your growth edge is. It's pointing to the exact areas where breakthrough is waiting for you. But here's what's crucial. You get to decide whether to listen to that voice as absolute truth or as one perspective that can be questioned and changed. Every limitation you've moved past started with someone deciding that I can't wasn't the final answer. Start small if you need to. Pick one I can't that's been holding you back. Maybe it's I can't wake up early or I can't have difficult conversations. Choose something manageable and experiment with proving that voice wrong. The goal isn't to become fearless or to pretend limitations don't exist. It's to become someone who questions their assumptions and tests their boundaries. Someone who uses I can't as a starting point for exploration rather than a dead end. Remember, every skill you have now was once something you couldn't do. Every relationship you've built started with someone you didn't know. Every challenge you've overcome was once something that felt impossible. Your current I can't is just information about your present state, not a prediction of your future potential. The question is, what are you going to do with that information? If this resonates with you, hit that subscribe button, because we talk about breaking through mental barriers and unlocking your potential every week. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message about what I can't really means, share this video with them. What's one I can't you're ready to question? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and your courage to share might inspire someone else to examine their own limitations.